During a routine naval patrol, a Sri Lankan patrol made an astonishing discovery that left them stunned. While they were sailing in coastal waters, their trained eyes caught sight of something strange floating on the surface of the water, which puzzled them. What is this mysterious thing that could float in the ocean and attract this much attention? How will this affect their control of the area? They approached the mysterious object. The crew held their breath, unsure of what they would encounter. But as they got closer, they couldn't believe their eyes. In front of them was nothing but a stray elephant struggling against the fierce waves and currents. There remained a question of how it got to this place. Realizing the seriousness of the situation, the sailors understood that time was of the essence. The elephant's strength was fading, and they had to act quickly to save it from drowning, relying on their experience and seeking help. The Navy crew contacted the Animal Protection Center in Sri Lanka, hoping to get guidance and support for this daring rescue mission. While the experts were on their way to the distressing scene, the sailor wondered how the elephant ended up so far from land, separated from its herd. But solving this mystery would have to wait, as their main focus was on organizing the rescue operation to bring the lost elephant back to safety. When the team from the Animal Protection Center arrived, they were filled with compassion and a deep sense of pity for the distressed majestic creature. Fully aware of the difficulty of the situation, they cooperated with the Navy crew to carefully plan and execute the rescue operation, prioritizing the safety of the lost elephant above all else. Under the guidance of animal protection experts, a team of skilled Navy divers took over the next stage of the operation. Their goal was to carefully approach the elephant, secure it with a strong rope, and prepare it for the journey to land. However, it was a major challenge, as they lacked the equipment needed to lift the heavy elephant onto their ship, but this obstacle did not deter their determination. The rescuers came up with an alternative strategy, with a renewed sense of purpose and determination. The divers cooperated with the animal protection staff to come up with a plan to guide the elephant toward the shore. They decided to form a human chain around the elephant, providing the necessary support and guidance. While crossing the turbulent ocean currents, each diver positioned himself strategically, making sure to keep a safe distance from the elephant to avoid further distressing it. The brave rescuers realized the importance of maintaining calm and tranquility, as any sudden movements or disturbances could startle the exhausted creature, potentially causing it to lose its delicate balance. As they formed the human chain, they slowly and steadily began guiding the elephant toward the safety of the shore. Every movement had to be executed with precision and coordination, ensuring that the elephant's safety remained the top priority. The crew was filled with a renewed sense of hope and determination, and they were amazed by the creature's resilience and courage in the face of seemingly impossible odds. The journey itself became a testament to the strong bond between humans and animals, and a reminder of how far we can go to protect and preserve life. Relying on the elephant's famous swimming abilities, they trusted in the strength and determination of this magnificent animal. And with all their might, the divers worked tirelessly to guide the elephant toward the shallow waters, where the ocean's grip would weaken and it could become free. The hours turned into what felt like an eternity as they continued their arduous journey toward the shore. The elephant, despite its weakness, continued to show incredible strength and determination, drawing inspiration from the unified efforts of the divers surrounding it. They pushed past fatigue and exhaustion, driven by the firm belief that rescue and safety were within their reach. Finally, as the horizon appeared, a surge of collective energy and determination flowed among the rescuers, and the waves crashed against the sand. Creating a symphony of hope and anticipation, the human chain remained strong, guiding the elephant with all their strength towards safer ground. As they neared the shore, the divers couldn't contain their excitement. Each stroke brought the elephant closer to safety, pushing him forward with determination. The sailors watched in amazement at this incredible display of strength and resilience. With sheer willpower, the elephant swam with all his strength, using his legs to propel himself toward the warm embrace of the shore. The waves crashed against his tired body, but he kept getting closer and closer to the land that symbolized salvation. Finally, the moment of triumph arrived when the lost elephant reached the shallow waters, where he could move easily with the help of his rescuers. As they approached the shore, the crew was overwhelmed with a sense of relief and immense joy. They had come a long way, struggled against unimaginable odds, and now they were about to witness the culmination of their tireless efforts. Then, as if time stood still, the moment of triumph arrived. The elephant's massive feet touched the sandy shore, marking the end of their perilous journey. Cheers erupted among the crew, and their joy echoed through the air as they witnessed the successful completion of their rescue mission. Tears streamed down the faces of the divers and sailors as they watched the elephant regain its balance on land. They had seen the incredible power of compassion and unity firsthand. The creature stood tall, its presence showing an indomitable survival spirit. The ordeal was finally over, and the rescued elephant was free. This rescue operation tested their physical and emotional limits, but ultimately proved that when humanity unites for a common cause, miracles can happen. The crew gathered around the triumphant creature, silently admiring and respecting it. The bond that formed between them throughout the rescue mission was unspoken, but deep. Everyone present knew that this was a moment that would remain etched in their memories forever. A story they would tell for generations to come. As the sun set, casting a golden glow on the beach, the crew stepped back and let the elephant roam freely. The resilient creature took its time, as if savoring its newfound freedom. Then, with one powerful motion, the elephant raised its majestic trunk toward the sky, declaring its victory to the world. The rescue mission tested the limits of human endurance and revealed the incredible strength of the bond between humans and animals. It was a story of compassion, courage, and unwavering determination, one that would be passed down in countless tales, inspiring others to believe in the extraordinary power of united hearts and hands. As the elephant stood there taking in his surroundings, the crew was amazed by his resilience. His eyes conveyed a mix of exhaustion and gratitude, a silent acknowledgement of the heroes who had saved his life. Minutes turned into hours as a specialized wildlife medical team arrived and surrounded the elephant, ready to provide immediate care and support. The past hours had taken a toll on the creature, and he needed careful attention to ensure his recovery. Embraced by their relief and a renewed sense of hope, the Sri Lanka Navy crew prepared to move the elephant to a rehabilitation center. It was a bittersweet farewell, as they had formed a deep bond with the majestic creature during the rescue mission. With the help of the medical team, the elephant was gently guided into a specialized transport vehicle. As he bid farewell to the shore that nearly cost him his life, he did so with appreciation for human compassion. The journey to the rehabilitation center was filled with a mix of anticipation and gratitude. Along the way, the crew members reflected on the series of extraordinary events that had brought them here. They rescued an elephant from the merciless ocean, defying the odds and showing life's resilience against adversity. At the rehabilitation center, the elephant will receive the care and support needed for a full recovery. This will be a new chapter in his life, a chapter filled with healing and a chance to return him to his natural home. The Sri Lankan Navy crew left the rehabilitation center with their heads held high. They had been part of a remarkable rescue operation that touched the lives of everyone involved. Their story will stand as a testament to the power of compassion, teamwork, and unwavering determination in the face of tremendous challenges. And so, with full hearts and uplifted spirits, the Sri Lankan Navy crew sailed away from the shore, forever changed by their encounter with a stray elephant in the treacherous embrace of the ocean. They would never forget the day they fought and witnessed the triumph of life over adversity, a memory they would carry with them for the rest of their lives. The rescue mission tested the limits of human endurance and revealed the incredible strength of the bond between humans and animals. It was a story of courage and unwavering determination, one that would be told in countless tales, inspiring others to believe in the extraordinary power of united hearts and hands. Have you ever overcome a difficult situation to save an animal? Have you ever seen such stubborn resilience in an animal trying to survive? Tell us in the comments below. We hope you enjoyed this amazing story of courage and compassion. If you did, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.